A Competition and Consumer Protection (CCPC) tribunal has ordered John Ugbe, the managing director of MultiChoice Nigeria Limited, to produce the company's 2021 audited financial report on September 8th for breaching its restraining order on tariff hike. The three-member tribunal, headed by Mr. Thomas Okosun, in a ruling in Abuja, also ordered directors of the company to appear on the next adjourned date for appropriate sanctions to be determined. The tribunal had on July 25th fixed September 6th for judgment in the suit filed by the claimant Festus Onifade, a law practitioner and coalition of Nigeria consumers, on behalf of himself and others. The claimant had sued the company and the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission as first and second respondents shortly after the company on March 22nd announced its plan to increase price of its products from April 1st. The claimant had prayed the tribunal for an order restraining the firm from increasing its services and other products on April 1st, pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice dated and filed on March 30th. In spite of the tribunal's order, the company allegedly went ahead with the price increase on DSTV and GoTV subscriptions and other products. Against this backdrop, the claimant, in a motion on notice marked CCPT OP 1/2022, dated and filed April 8, asked the tribunal for an order directing the managing director and directors of MultiChoice to appear and show cause why they should not be committed to prison for willful disobedience of the order of the tribunal granted on March 30th. They also sought an order directing MultiChoice to pay 10% of its annual turnover for failure to comply with the order in accordance with Section 51, 1 and 2 of the FCCPC Act 2018 and under the inherent jurisdiction of the tribunal. Onifade, who is the first claimant, said he was a loyal and long-time customer of MultiChoice with DSTV account number 41353565835. On April 11th, the tribunal again ordered MultiChoice to revert to the old prices by maintaining status quo of its March 30 order, pending and hearing the determination of the substantive matter, but to no avail. While delivering the judgment, the tribunal ruled that the MD and the directors should appear with the 2021 audited financial report of the company. Section 51 of the CCPC Act states that a corporate body is liable upon conviction for contempt of a fine not less than 100 million naira or 10% of its turnover in the preceding year. The tribunal in the judgment, however, refused to grant the prayers of the claimants, seeking for an order directing the firm to revert to old price regime. The three-member panel held that the power to regulate prices of goods and services did not reside in the FCCPC, the regulatory agency. According to the tribunal, the power to regulate prices of goods and services only resides in the President of Nigeria. The tribunal held that the claimant failed to prove that MultiChoice had abused its power of dominance in the market, saying, since Nigeria operates a free market economy, the argument lacks merit. The panel also refused to grant the claimant's prayer to direct the firm to adopt a pay-as-you-view model of billing for all its products and services. It, however, ordered FCCPC to investigate if the firm adopts a pay-as-you-view package for its products and services in other countries, especially South Africa, to see how same could be adopted in Nigeria and publish its findings within 6 months of the order. The tribunal also dismissed the claimant's demand for a 10 million naira in damages for being unable to prove how they had suffered psychologically from the company's action. The panel, therefore, declared that prayers 1, 2, and 3 of the claimant are not grantable in law, as the power to regulate prices of goods and services resided only in the President of Nigeria. It also said that prayers 4 and 5 of the claimant lacked merit. The panel in the judgment rebuked FCCPC over acts of negligence to compliance by the consumers. Onifade, in an amended originating summons granted the tribunal on June 20th, had sued the firm for 10 million naira damages. The lawyer also sought the order directing and mandating MultiChoice to adopt a pay-as-you-view model of billing for all its products and services forthwith. But counsel for MultiChoice, John Ugbe, in a motion and notice, challenged the jurisdiction of the tribunal to hear the matter as the claimant lacked the locus to institute the action. The lawyer argued that MultiChoice had already figured all its devices for the increase in tariff to take effect before the tribunal had made its order. Agoro also said that there was no evidence presented before the tribunal of damage that the claimant had suffered.